Let's pick up on this discussion now. Parliament will today give an update on progress made in executing recommendations that were detailed in the State Capture Commission of Inquiry report. Yesterday, the National Assembly's presiding officers, including the Speaker of the National Assembly, Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula, met with the Chief Justice Raymond Zondo. This was to resolve their differences in the turnaround time of addressing fraud and corruption in the public sector, and that's in various state organs as well. The person who attended that particular photo op, because that's what it was supposed to be for us members of the media, you were there, and how long did the meeting take?
So the meeting took around 3 hours because it was at around 5 o'clock when Moloto Mothapo, the spokesperson for Parliament, actually came out to speak to us. But there was no Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula, there was no Amos Masondo, and there was no Chief Justice Raymond Zondo. There was a 3-paragraph statement saying the meeting was fruitful and that they plan to have regular meetings, but the photo op did not take place. And it raises a lot of questions about the nature and the mood of the meeting, given the fact that there's been so much discussion since Chief Justice Raymond Zondo basically said that the prospects of state capture taking place again are quite high, given the fact that Parliament has not implemented the recommendations of his report. It was during the 1-year anniversary since handing over, those various chapters. So in October, the report was tabled in Parliament, but Parliament could also argue that, in January they tabled a plan of execution, and a lot of criticism and some praise being heaped on Zondo, some saying, it was the right and apt moment for him to do that, given the fact that he personifies the rule of law. He is literally at the helm of ensuring that the rule of law is upheld in this country. But on the other hand, some are saying the judiciary cannot be doing an assessment on the performance of the legislature. There's a clear separation of the arms of the state. But some citizens could argue that it's this very arm of states that has ensured that there's a light that has been shone on issues such as state capture, on issues of protecting whistleblowers, on issues of actually ensuring that the ANC majority in Parliament does not continuously abuse that majority to protect people who are implicated, including the President, who has not yet done anything to those who have been implicated in the report and still remain in cabinet.
Well, there you go. What time are the outcomes of this meeting going to be communicated today?
So it's going to be at 11 o'clock. There's going to be a media briefing, but it's just going to be from the National Assembly side. So again, we don't have a sense of what, Chief Justice Raymond Zondo is thinking and his views of this particular meeting. Maybe he'll have a briefing or maybe not. But the sense I'm getting is that it's mainly the National Assembly that's now speaking after his remarks during that 1-year anniversary, and perhaps they want to maybe they want to have more behind closed doors meetings, but in that statement they have committed to meeting more regularly.
How's that for optics? Only Parliament is going to address a media briefing, and yet the meeting is said to have been fruitful. We shall see what is said. Maybe the Chief Justice might just join that media briefing, but we're going to have to wait and see. Ziyanda, Ngcobo, our politics reporter, thanks indeed for that update.